don't really have time to exercise. So how would I guess, enter, how would I fit exercising in my, daily, I guess my daily schedule, or, to at least keep some type of, motion going around, as far as health wise.
Okay, well, I
So
too,
I think
being a plus size woman, struggle with that. Oh, I'm sorry. Miss Natalie, did you want to speak on that?
yeah, I was just going to say with something like that, it's all about priority. It's for your health and your safety. For one way or another, you should have a way of fixing, even if it's just a 30-minute walk or exercise into your daily schedule or your weekly schedule. And with time, you get used to it, you get adjusted to the routine.
And I would like to just tap onto what she was saying. Sometimes when you're at work, when you're on your lunch break, if you get a 30-minute lunch break, I don't know about you, but it only takes me about 15 minutes to actually eat my lunch. You can spend the rest of your 15 maybe walking around your building a few times. Or if you live close enough, you can ride a bike or walk to work, especially if you know it's going to be good weather. Us here in Savannah, usually in the summertime, it's blazing hot, especially midday, but in the morning it's a little bit cooler. So that can be one of the activities that you try, doing to improve your health.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Vivian, would you like to share maybe one or two more?
Okay, yes, I have sobriety, and I think for that one, because my line of work, I deal with a lot of people who are recovering in their sobriety, and so I have just seen like the tremendous stress that it has on individuals of can I act normal and have a glass of wine or a drink at night, or am I going to sit in the bar and have 6 shots? And especially in our line of work, it's so hard to go out and be like, oh, I want to have a drink. And if you let loose too much, it can potentially be your job and all of this. So I struggle on the line of what's super professional versus like what am I allowed to do to have a relaxing evening out if I want one.
Okay, and I can understand that. And what's your next one?
My next one is self-improvement. And that one I think is just broad, and there are so many ways to improve in general that like like you just touched on, I could exercise more than what I do, can eat healthier, I can just go spend even just 30 minutes out in the sun and get that vitamin D and like get the health benefits of being outside. So improvement just in general, to find more things that I'm happy with than just what I have to do.
Okay, that's wonderful. And that is, you hit the nail right on the head when you say, finding the importance of things that you want to do versus the things that you just have to do. Because what you want does matter, like how you feel and what's good for you and the things that you need to be a happy person matters, because like sometimes if you're not happy in here and this unhealthy here is going to somehow spill out and come out into the open and be on the outer side. So just making sure you take care of you, and it's okay to put you first, sometimes. How about you, Cece?
Yes, I just wanted to share that I have been, incorporating more exercise into my self-care routine, and I have found it very helpful and a nice stress reliever, after a long day with a client, who is really struggling that day. I come home and, maybe just take 15 minutes to, do a couple jumping jacks or just take a brief walk. It's really, a way to de-stress, especially in your mind when you're a social worker.
Okay, that sounds awesome. Is there another one that you would like to share with us?
I think that's it.
That's it.
Okay.
Natalie, is there anything you would like to comment on?
I was no. The only
Okay.
thing I would say with everything is just patience and know your self-worth and know your value. because that's the best way that you could deal with any form of mental stress or physical stress. Just take time to relax yourself and focus more on what makes you happy.
Okay. And Sandra?
Another thing I was with sleep and regulation.
Mm-hmm.
I did find myself trying, having trouble going to sleep due to the fact of, I guess, me kind of like overworking myself, and I didn't know how to separate personal life from work life, but I don't really struggle with that, anymore. So I mean that was pretty much it with that, and yeah, about exercise as far as good eating habits and kind of like the exercise, you kind of answered that question for me.
Okay, that sounds wonderful. That sounds wonderful that you found ways to, what are other ways besides the exercising? Do you sometimes listen to soothing sounds of the ocean or rainfalls or different things like that to help you go to sleep possibly?
Not only that, I guess I would some personal care routines um kind of help me go to sleep at night. Um, Meditation, I guess, it's another thing to do, and I actually, write stuff down or like my thoughts or feelings before I go to sleep.
Okay.
So that's another one as well.
It's wonderful. That's wonderful. Well, it's coming towards the end of our group meeting, so we're going to just start wrapping up. And I just want to, just remind you guys and thank you guys for sharing so many great ideas regarding self-care and just willing to be open with us and tell us like your struggles and different things like that, and also being open to some of the, some of the suggestions that we'll put out there that will help you. What would be some of the things that you'd like to discuss in future meetings? Would you guys ladies feel free sharing that with myself and Natalie?
Yes, I think that it would be helpful to have more of a broad support group, like people in it, because we are all social workers, but there are so many different kind of services offered in the social services program. So we coming from one stance, we have been taught in school to have the self-care, where other people who haven't had the same the same training that we have had may have a different outlook on it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that is a valid point, and that's something we'll definitely take into account, and that's something that we can see if we can work towards incorporating within our group and our meetings and so on and so forth. Okay, and just one more question. This is for everyone. What are some of the things that you guys would like to yourselves work on from this point forward that you hadn't touched on, that you hadn't talked about? CC?
I think I would like to work on my appearance, because something I noticed as working with, some of my younger clients, especially the young teen girls, they really do pay attention, to how we look as social workers. And, if they see that we look a certain way and we keep ourselves up, it could make them want to, copy that behavior, and maybe one day just decide to get dressed up just to look pretty for themselves, uplift themselves.
Okay, that sounds like a great idea. Natalie, how about you? Do you have anything that you like to speak on?
No, everything is basically just time and self-care, especially. Just focus more on yourself, no matter what.
Yes, and I will agree on that. I would just like to end this meeting with just saying it's okay to put yourself first sometimes. Love yourself. You matter. Your health is as important as well as those around you. And my personal belief is, if you don't take care of yourself, how are you going to take care of others?
Okay.
Because if you're not healthy, and I'm not even talking on a exercise spectrum, if you're bottling things up and you're not talking about them, how are you going to be there for your family and friends when they come to you? Because at some point, it's just going to become too much. So before it gets to that too much point, just talk to someone, get the help that you need. There's so many different services that are out there, and those same services that we give to our clients and different things, like those resources that we make available to them, we have them. We have the opportunity to use those services as well. Okay. So, anybody has any closing remarks or comments they would like to share? No? Okay, well, it was wonderful meeting with you, ladies. I hope that we can do this again really soon. If everything's going the same way, we'll be still meeting again online. So I just thank you for taking the time out. So you all have a blessed day.
You too. Thank you.